Hey everyone, this is Tom the Repentless with another Repentless review. This time I'm looking at the trailer, or talking about the trailer, for a direct-to-video project I saw online on YouTube last night. Tom and Jerry, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Now, even as I watched the trailer for the first time, the only question that kept going through my mind was why? Why are you ruining that for a lot of people, especially my age, two things that are like major parts of their childhood. First, Tom and Jerry, and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You know, the version with Gene Wilder. And from the look of the trailer, they're trying to make it sort of a sort of remake of that original movie. Now, the first problem I have with it, um, why impose the Tom and Jerry characters? I mean, I remember the shows from the 70s and 80s back when I was a kid, and Tom and Jerry, in spite of some of the things you might hear about racism, yada yada yada, was one was well, it was a part of my childhood. I'm nostalgic about Tom and Jerry. Let's put it that way. And Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Gene Wilder's performance, in fact, the whole movie is a classic. And what you get, especially if it's anything like the trailer, is you get this bland characterization of Willy Wonka trying to emulate Gene Wilder's performance with none of the charm, none of the wit, none of the manic aspects of the character that made Gene Wilder's performance so special. It's like you put Gene Wilder on Prozac. And yeah, it's like you put it on Prozac. There's little or no sparkle to the character. It's just bland. I mean, just going by the trailer, okay? I may be wrong. The performance may be a little stronger if you see the whole thing, but from the impression I get from the brief little segments, um, even the voice in singing the character, singing the song "Pure Imagination," it's bland. I mean, you watch Gene Wilder's performance, and you can see the twinkle in his eye. You can see the manic parts of the character. But I guess I don't know if it's possible to even convey that kind of character in animation because the animated character has none of it. None of the things that made Gene Wilder's performance special. And like I said, they're tacking on the characters of Tom and Jerry into this scenario. And a mouse? Is that supposed to be a mouse Oompa Loompa? What? I mean, just the whole thing is, it's just, why are you doing this? I mean, people say too often that they ruined my childhood. And anyway, yeah, but they're taking this movie and making basically it into a spoof. Not intentionally. They didn't set out whoever greenlit this, they weren't saying, hey, let's make a spoof of Willy Wonka and put in Tom and Jerry. First off, there's no need to put Tom and Jerry in there. There's no reason to have Willy Wonka and Tom and Jerry. It's not like Reese's peanut butter cups where it's like, you got chocolate in my peanut butter. No, you got peanut butter in my chocolate, and it's good. In this case, you're not getting something good, or at least it doesn't look good from the trailer. But anyways, I don't really want to go on about this, but I'm going to put a link to not only the trailer itself, so you can go and watch it for yourself and make your own judgment about this movie. I'm also putting in the link to the Wikipedia on it, and that's kind of where, well, one last thing. The synopsis is that Tom and Jerry somehow obtained a golden ticket. Now, first off, there's only 5. Where the hell did they get the 6th one? That doesn't make sense. It alters, and what's this about a... Look, wasn't Mr. Roll? Well, what was his name? You know, the character that was supposed to be the competitor, who later turned out to be an employee. So there was another competitor just roaming around the chocolate factory looking for a freaking gobstopper? Huh? I've never watched any of the direct-to DVD movies with Tom and Jerry. I mean, I prefer, like I said, the TV series. The ones that I grew up with, the stories and all that. You know, if somebody puts it on YouTube, I might watch it. Or if it ends up on Netflix, I might watch it. Just to see how they tack on Tom and Jerry and still have it be a remake of the 71 Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. If I do, I might make a reaction to the full movie or a review of the full movie, but for now, before I get into too much rambling, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up or just rate it. Either way. Share it on social media. Comment below what you think of the trailer. And don't forget to subscribe for more Repentless content. This is Donald the Repentless signing off.